welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to on this fine Friday afternoon. And what I'm up to today is Chris and I went to Culpeper yesterday to go to a little restaurant we like called Glory Days for lunch. So we went there, and on the way back, we stopped at, guess where? Y'all are gonna know. The MinuteMan MiniMall. So I picked up a few things from the MinuteMan MiniMall that I wanted to show you guys. And then I also have one more thing that I had gotten from KOHL'S, gosh, a couple of weeks ago that I don't think I ever hauled for you guys. So I do want to show you just one thing from KOHL'S, because we had ordered a couple of other things, you know, from KOHL'S. Again, I wanted to bring it up over a certain amount. I always like to look through their Christmas stuff. I just ordered it offline. And I just like to look through their Christmas stuff. Sometimes they have stuff I like and sometimes they don't. So this time I found this, so I'll show you that in just a second. But before I start, I wanted to, oh my goodness. And I also have questions to answer too, by the way. I also have questions to answer. But before I get started, I wanted to humbly and gratefully and sincerely thank each and every one of you for your wonderful comments about our Christmas home tour. Thank you so much. All of your comments, you know, I was up to date this morning with my hearting, and I don't know if there have been more of you who have left comments, but you can be sure that I will be in there and hearting them and reading everything, you guys. But your comments have been absolutely wonderful. We've taken them, Chris has read through them too, to our hearts. And I thank you guys so much for every single one of them. Oh my goodness. We worked hard on the home tour. As you all probably figured out, Chris is the one that recorded the video set to just the music. Of course, I was doing the narrating and did that all by myself. But then Chris took the camera and he says, honey, I'll film, you know, the part that is going to be set to music. And I did direct him a little bit from the background, which of course you guys can't hear, but not much. Only in the family room, I asked him to go up and show all the windows and to come in and show where I put the Santa Clauses on the steps. I wanted to be sure you guys saw that. So, but he did a fabulous job. He did a fabulous job on all of that videoing. So we have both honed our skills a good bit with these home tours. Honestly, you guys, we know how we like them to look. Chris is very picky. He said, if you're going to put this whole house out on YouTube, he said, we need to make it look the best we can. And that's what we do, you know. So it takes quite a few days to do these home tours. So I appreciate your patience from Sunday until Wednesday morning. I know I put it up early on Wednesday morning. I didn't warn you I was putting it up. I had it all edited. Spent all day Tuesday, all day. We recorded, videoed on Monday. I spent all day, literally, except for the couple of hours we were out, but all day editing. It is a bear to edit, I will say that. So anyway, it's in the can and it's up and running, and thank you guys so much for every single one of you who has watched it, has left me a beautiful comment, and who has subscribed. Thank you guys. I've gotten a lot of subscribers in the last few days. Please, if you haven't subscribed, take a moment please to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss one of my videos. I would certainly so appreciate it. It's free to do. If you just hit that subscribe button and click the bell and like my video and share with your friends and family, please. I love spreading the good cheer of Christmas around, and if y'all think I've done something that somebody else in your family or one of your friends may enjoy, please share. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, you guys, I am blown away by the response of what you guys have said to me in that video, in the comments of the video. I really appreciate it. So anyway, all right, let's get started here. I wanted to start with this necklace. I got this at Collections. I believe it was a Collections was it last year at the end or after Christmas, I think. I got it. But I wanted to tell you, I've got it on a different, excuse me, I've got it on a different chain, or this is actually like a choker chain that I had. It came on a gold chain. I'm not a big gold wearer. It is gold on the back, But on the front, because it's so kind of blingy, you can tell a little bit of gold here. But I like mixing silver and gold sometimes. And I just put it on this little chain. So this is not the chain that this came with. It came with a gold chain. I'm not sure if it's still available. I will check. And the earrings, I'm not sure where I got those. But y'all always ask me about my jewelry, so I thought I would tell you. I can't remember where I got these. I want to say in line at a store, maybe at Hobby Lobby, but it's been a while. I've had these for a while. I don't think I got these from Collections. If I did, I'll link them. Anyway. All right. On we go with this little haul from the MinuteMan MiniMall. For those of you who don't know, the MinuteMan MiniMall is kind of a consignment / antique shop. It has a lot of different booths from a lot of different vendors. And I have a few that I frequent all the time looking for milk glass and for my like colonial dishes and so on and so forth. But this time I was just tootling around in there. I really didn't have anything that I was looking for, but I found a couple of things. One of which is this little teddy bear. Look, this looks like a Boyd's bear. Look at this guy. He's so cute. It doesn't say he's a Boyd's bear though. It just says bear figurine. I don't have my glasses, sorry. Just says bear figurine. But doesn't he look like a Boyd's bear? He really does. So I thought for Christmas time, he's super cute. With his little black bag of toys and everything. And he was a whole $3, you guys. But I thought, if he is a Boyd's bear, but it would have said he's a Boyd's, and it doesn't say on the bottom. It doesn't say, but I thought for sure he looked like a Boyd's bear. So, thought he was cute. So I picked him up. I have nowhere. I'll snug some of this stuff around in with my decor this year, but I'm sure he'll take more of a place of honor next year. $3 for that. That's it though, $3. Do you remember A Goose in a Boot? The one that Liz and I both have gotten, the candles that smell like pies and so on. She also has a booth in there, like a country booth in there in the MinuteMan MiniMall. She has 2 booths. And I bought this from her little crafting booth. Isn't this cute? The little snowman. And he was $9.99. Super cute little snowman. And he sits... I have no idea what ALEXA was doing, but talking to herself, it sounded like. Anyway, I thought this was super, super, super cute. And he sits kind of funny. He kind of sits like, oh, I'm leaning back and I'm like a happy guy, you know. He is so cute. So, loved him. $10 for him. And then I got this little tall Santa. More like a kind of a Father Christmas kind of Santa, huh? It's cute. Guess how much I paid for him? $2. That's it, $2. But I thought he was super cute. Boy, I tell you, he needed a bath though when he got home. This booth, I got this and the Boyd's bear from this one booth. And I'm telling you, it almost turned me off, but I was like, and I washed my hands with sanitizer when I got in the car. But when I picked these up, it was like, come on, folks, you're going to try to sell this stuff and you have it sitting in your booth dirty, like they picked it up out of a box that had been in a basement for years and years and never took the time to clean it. That kind of frustrates me sometimes. Although I like these 2 pieces enough that I went ahead and bought them and came home and sanitized them and washed them up really well. But, you know, whenever I have a yard sale, which hasn't been for years, but whenever I do it, you want to make sure, I make sure that all of my accents and whatever I'm trying to sell is clean and folded nice and washed up. But boy, that kind of she almost didn't make a sale, or whoever has the booth almost did make a sale, because I just think it's important, you know, make your stuff clean, you know. Anyway, $2 for this. And one more figurine that I cannot play. He's a music box. See that? But I can't play it because I'll get hit by a copyright. He plays It's a Small World. And he's really cute. And I just thought, guess how much I paid for this? Now you would think I would have paid a good pretty penny for this, huh? 20, 30 maybe dollars. I paid $7, $7.50 for this, you guys. And I took the price tag off. $7.50. Look how cute he is. A music box for a music box. And he's got toys and whatnots all the way around, and stars, and a little penguin, couple little penguins, a little Christmas tree, holding a little penguin. Isn't he just the cutest little snowman? So cute. So cute. I love it. $7.50. So I don't know where it will go, but look at the true red hat. That's what really drew me to all these things, was the true red that I'm going to be going for next year. You know, and as I say, I'm always, you know, I'm still trying to augment that decor. I'm still trying to build it. There were a couple of places in here that I thought, oh man, I could just use one more thing for here or one more thing for there. And that's where these little things will fill in the little spaces. A couple of on my hut chair. So I love it. So anyway, the last thing I got, and I've kind of already done a little something to it, I'm going to do a little something more to it here, is this little milk glass vase. It was on sale, but it was $20, but it was on sale for 30% off. And it was kind of a medium-sized vase. I love to use this size vase in my tray designs. You know, now I have a big vase in that one, but it's Christmas and it's large and in charge, you know. But I like these little tall, thin vases. And all I did is I took the rest of the greenery that was here, that I used here on this centerpiece, and I had one pick left that I had out here in my garage, one pick. And then if y'all remember, I used these berries up in that red centerpiece, up in the centerpiece on the counter there. And I just thought, and these, I love these because these are kind of, they kind of bend. Look at that. So I thought I would add a few of these in here, which I'll show you when I'm done adding. This is not a decorate with me, huh? This is just a little something. And I don't know, and I do know where I'm going to put this, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to put this in just a second. There we go. And it's just going to sit up. I'm just going to put it in a window over here, in one of my windows behind the recliner over here in the family room. And it is going to go right beside what I got from Kohl's, which is, let me reach over here and get it, this cool little snowman picture. Look at this guy's hat. I mean, that's his hat. Excuse my light ring. There's his hat. Look at him. Is he not adorable? I could not resist him. I will give you a link if I can from him. This was not the cheapest of all things that I've ever purchased. I will warn you on that. This was, I don't know how much it was. I can't remember exactly, but it was a little bit of a chunk of change. It's in a very nice frame, and it's well made, you know, from Kohl's. So, but anyway, that's all I have to haul, you guys. On we go to some questions, though. I do have some questions here. And I might have answered some of you in person already. Let me get my stickies up here. All right, so here we go with some questions. I've got number one. Beautiful, just a silly, frivolous. This is from Mel Smith. She said, beautiful. And I'm not even sure which video it came off of, you guys. Just a silly, frivolous question. Do you have any plans to get your nails back before your Hawaii vacation? She said, see, I told you, just a silly, frivolous question. I don't. I really don't. I told her I don't. I really have been enjoying my Color Street nails. And this time I painted them. I painted them red this time, you know, so, which they need to be done again. And I tell you, just painting them doesn't last as long. I've had these on a week, and I did even put an extra coat on, and they're still coming off of the ends and stuff. The Color Street doesn't do that. The Color Street, no, but I don't have any plans to do it. I'll tell you the truth. I've been really enjoying not having them. I can pick up change off of the floor or off of the counter. When I have the acrylics, I can't get your fingernail underneath it, like to you know, pick up a penny or anything. I'm can type a lot faster. I'm probably up to about, I used to type almost 120 words a minute when I was in college, and I'm not that fast right now, but I'm pretty quick, you know. So, and I can just work easier without them. And I don't think they've looked bad. I don't think they've looked bad at all. Sure, acrylics are going to be prettier, but I don't think that they've looked bad at all in camera or on camera. That's one of the reasons why I kept them on for so long, because I thought my hands looked prettier with the nails on, and they probably do, but I like working with them. I'm getting to the point where it's like comfort over vanity, you know? So anyway, yes, I will not be getting acrylic nails back. Okay, number 2 is from Jay Smith. What happened with your country sampler deal? I have not heard you mention it anymore. He wrote this, or this person wrote this on the video when I mentioned it the last time. And I just chuckled and said, if you go to Minute Mark, and I gave him a Minute Mark, and I said, if you go to Minute Mark this, you can go back and take a peek at what I said. And what I said was that I still have the country sampler deal. I spoke to as y'all heard, I spoke to an editor week before last about some, last minute clarifications about some of the things, a couple of things that I had mentioned. And yeah, it's still in the works. I cannot give you a date. And I think that's what's throwing people off. But the editor has asked me not to give a date until it is literally on the newsstands, you guys. So I cannot tell you, but it is coming. But I just can't tell you when. So I'm sorry about that. It's all about respect. It's all about respect. And I'm respecting Country Sampler's editor, Okay, number 3 is from Terry Buckaloo. I still love the mantle so much, she said. God bless America. How do you clean your fans? And I told her, I have cleaned fans before. We get up on ladders and take the Bona with us and clean them that way. That's the way we clean them. What I use to clean the floors and the furniture. I mean, our fans have wooden blades on them. So if you had metal blades, you would have to use something else, obviously. But we have wooden blades on all of our fans. And we do have fans in all of the bedrooms too, you guys. We really like ceiling fans. I know that they're maybe not in style anymore or whatever, which I really don't care about what's in style and what's not. You all know that. But we really like a ceiling fan in a room to cool it off, especially at night. So, yeah, we just use Bona. I'm going to get a little drink here. This one is number 4 is from Woodsy Woods. Just found your site. Love everything. Absolutely wonderful. Exclamation points. It's on my home tour. She I think is what she commented on. Want everything I say, but I have no room for much. I love to see how you use your family's decor. How do you ever store all of this? Can't imagine taking it all down and putting it all back up. And thank you for sharing. I will be watching this over and over as I see something new every time I watch it. How do you keep the deer standing upright? And I'm not quite positive which deer you're talking about, Woodsy Woods. I'm just not sure which ones. There are quite a few deer around the house here. So if you could comment and let me know which deer you're talking about, I can let you know. Or you can go back into my playlist, which is linked in the description box of the video where you watch my home tour, and you can go to the video that coincides with wherever the deer is you're talking about, and I probably say in the video how it's held up. So, thank you for sharing. Okay. I love them, but I don't know how to keep them standing. Love how down to earth you are. Well, thank you so much. I am definitely down to earth. I do not put on airs. I'm not fake. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't have time for any of that stuff. I'm 60 years old. I don't have time to be fake. I don't have time to tell stories that aren't true and, lament about things that really haven't happened, So, I mean, that's crazy. So, yeah, I am definitely down to earth. Let's see. How do you ever store all of this? And that's another thing. As you're looking through my channel, you'll find some if you put deconstruction in the search box, you'll find many deconstruction videos that I've put up to show how I deconstruct my decor from each season. Just to tell you very quickly, I take everything down, wrap whatever needs to be wrapped in bubble wrap, and put them in bins, those big black bins with yellow tops, bins you get from Home Depot. And then I put a label on, and I put a new label on them every year to tell me exactly what is in the bin. That way I know when I go back for the bin next year, I'll know when I look at that label what I'm grabbing, what's in the bin. And then thankfully, my husband is big and strong and sturdy, and he carries the bins downstairs. And we have a designated area for our Christmas decor, which is not a huge area. It is not a huge area, but that's where it's stored. It's down in our basement. This tree gets taken down as is. The little tree in the dining room gets taken down as is. But yes, everything else gets deconstructed. Every bit of it gets deconstructed and then brought back out next year. Yep, it is a lot of work. It is a bit daunting, and I'm almost comatose by this point. I'm pretty tired. But, you know, it's worth it. It's worth it to have everything up, to feel the feels of Christmas, to celebrate that Jesus is the reason for the season, that, you know, he is why we are so joyous, and he was brought on this earth from comfort, from heaven, you know, and he was brought down here, you know, and lived his life for us, every moment for us, you know, and let's celebrate his birth. Let's celebrate his birth, you guys. So it's worth it to me to do, you know, every little bit of this. And this year, I will say, we really did pay attention to the little things, the little details within centerpieces, and we made sure that they looked, you know, cohesive and put together. And the red is being pulled throughout the house, and the red and white is really shining in this decor. I'm very happy with how this worked out this year. Very, very happy. So thank you for joining me. I hope you've subscribed. Hope you've hit that subscribe button. And thank you for all your sweet words. And let me know about which deer you're talking about, and I'll be glad to tell you. All right, number 5. This is another one that I'm not quite sure exactly what you're talking about. This is from Teresa Woodland. In one of your videos, you had a set of 3 Santa gnome statues, different sizes. Where did you get those? Well, I don't think I have 3 Santa gnomes of 3 different sizes. In fact, I don't really have anything in triplicate other than maybe trees of different sizes. I was telling this to Chris this morning, and he was walking around the house. He said, "First, Arynn, what's a gnome?" So I told him, you know, I have a gnome up on top of my cabinets. He said, "You don't have gnome." I said, "I know, I don't think I have gnomes." So maybe you meant to put that on somebody else's video. I don't know, but if not, let me know the pieces that you're talking about, and I'll be glad to let you know. I promise. Okay, number 6 is from Lisa Duncan. Hi, Arynn. Maybe I missed it, and I answered this a little while ago, and I'll read you what I answered her. And I answered this for you guys, and I'm sure this will be a repeat for some, but maybe not, because I've had a good many people join me in the last few days. She said, "Hi, Arynn, maybe I missed it, but still do not know if you work or not, or if you are both retired. You are so upbeat, was just curious if you both still work, and what do you do for a living? Definitely do not have to reveal if you do not want to. Love your beautiful home." And I said, "Hi, Lisa, I did answer your question in person in a video a while back. I never worked for a paycheck until I monetized my YouTube channel, and trust me, I do not make a ton of money. And I don't. I make just enough to use my own money for my accent pieces and crafts that I purchased for our home. I spent my life volunteering in my daughter's schools as their room mom, and then as the band parents president. Both of my kids were in school band and marching band in high school. Band parents president for 7 years. After that, my Newfoundland dog, Samson, and I were a therapy team. And then after that, I started my blog and then my YouTube channel. Chris has been retired for several years now after working in the same company for his entire career." So, but yeah, that's me in a nutshell there. I never worked, but volunteered, and I'm upbeat. My whole family is like this. My dad's side of the family, we're all like this. You cannot imagine, 20 of me in a room or 40 of me in a room. It's pretty loud, and we all have to talk over one another. And we get louder and louder and louder, and we all sing. So we all love to sing. A lot of us play instruments, and my dad had 3 other brothers, 2 of which are no longer with us, are in heaven with the Lord now. But the 4 boys, as I called them, the 4 boys used to get together and play their horns. My dad and my uncle played the clarinet, both of them. And I had an uncle who played the trombone and one who played the trumpet. And they were amazing. They are amazing. And I have an amazing family. But we're all upbeat and positive. And of course, we all have bad days. Everybody has bad days, you know. But we try to be the light. You know, we try to be positive and to help people through their days, you know. And it just so happens I have a cousin who does it from the pulpit, you know. I had an uncle, one of my uncles was a pastor. And my cousin Todd, he's a pastor, you know, and I didn't choose to go that route. I chose to go this. I didn't really choose this. This kind of dropped in my lap, you guys. YouTube, I never thought I would be any kind of person who would be on YouTube, you know. But Liz, my friend, as I've told you guys, a lot of you know this, who is no longer with us, passed away of ALS several years ago now, is the one who encouraged me to start my blog and then to start YouTube because of she said I had a sweet voice. That's what she always said. Those are her words, not mine, you guys. So, anyway, there we go. That's what I did though. I volunteered and then was a therapy team with my pup and then my big pup, my big Newfie, and then started into the social media world. And Chris has been retired and I ramped up myself and he retired. So, but we work as a team, honestly. Honestly, Chris really helps me with a lot of what I do in this house. Anyway, let me go in here to my studio and see if I have any more questions that have come up since this morning. Nope, just the one about the gnomes was the last one there. So, alrighty, you guys, let me see. Held for review. Nope, nothing there. Alrighty, you guys. I'm getting so close to 35,000, you guys. Share, please, my video. I'm 32,714. I went over 32.7 this morning. My goodness, I really would like to see 35,000. I'm not going to see it before Christmas. No way. No way. But it'd be fun to see it by then. Regardless, that is all I have for you today. It probably isn't as long of a video as I've certainly given you with all the Christmas decor and everything, which might be a relief to some of you. It's not so long. Goodness knows my home tour was over an hour long, you guys. But I did give a minute mark. For just the tour center music. I felt bad that it was so long, but it was like, I have a lot to talk about. Anyway, and I never talk a blue streak, do I? I never talk too much, do I? I never shut up. But anyway, it's the weekend now. So I'm going to say to please have a great weekend. I have no idea when I'll be back next week. I feel sure I will be back with something. I'm not sure it'll be Monday. I don't exactly know. I know I'll be back with some cooking, some fudge, and I'm not sure what else. I'm probably not going to have any more hauls or anything. Well, you never know. I might go shopping. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing this weekend. We have no plans. We might just sit and watch TV and not do anything, you know? So, but I will be back sometime next week with some content, I promise you. I'm just not sure when or what. I don't have anything planned. Can you believe that? Can you believe I actually don't have something planned? It's a miracle. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you're able to see those you love and who love you. And if you can't see them, I hope you get to talk to them or FaceTime with them. But don't ever forget to tell them that you love them when you say goodbye. Don't ever forget that. That's so important. And don't ever go to bed angry. Don't ever go to bed angry with whoever, you know? So let me just go into my final words. And oh, that's another thing. I had another lady ask me about, and this was in a group, and I digress here. This was in a group, and she asked me, she says, I love how you say your final words, but she said, I wish you would interject more of Jesus in your final words. And I said, You know what? I said, I talk about Jesus all the time, or the Lord in other ways all the time through my videos, and always give him the glory, you know, for everything. And what I told her is that my final words, I feel, were gifted to me from the Lord. He gave them to me in a way in which I feel he wants me to relay them. So therefore, I don't feel very comfortable at all adding to them or taking anything away from them. And that's why I say verbatim what I say every time. And I do get ridiculed for saying them sometimes, you guys, pretty much just by that one, you know, hater. But I'm not gonna change my final words. I'm not going to, because I feel like that would be disrespectful to the Lord, and I would not be cleaving to his will. And I know some of you are probably like, okay, she's gone out on the limb, but that's the way I feel, and that's who I am. So I will not be changing my final words to, you know, to speak more of the Lord when I feel like the Lord is the one that gave me the words to speak in the way in which he wanted me to speak them. So with that said, I hope all is well with everyone. And for those of you, sorry. And for those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits, hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye. Hi, everyone. I'm morphing in here with just a little bit more footage just to show you that I added this little Santa Claus right here and set him next to this little sleigh. And I added some fairy lights to my sleigh here. And I just used one of these little sets of fairy lights. It just takes a 2032 battery. And I think I do have them linked in my Amazon shop in the decorative lights box. So anyway, I thought you all might like to just see that. I do have a set of colored lights in this, but the batteries are dead and I need to get more batteries. So I thought I would just stick, I had a little set of white fairy lights, so I thought I would put it in there. And I think it just brings it right back to life a lot. I also intertwined it through the bow, as you can see. And it shines through brightly. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's a funky bow. So, alrighty, you guys. Catch you next time. Love yous. Stay tuned for some Mischief with Maverick. I do have some of that. And some pictures of where I put all the other little goodies I picked up. All right. Love yous. Bye-bye.
Maverick? Where's your belly? Belly, yeah, good job. Belly, good job. Yeah, belly.